Hi, welcome to TrooTrax and the short haul hours of service presentation. Today I'm going to walk you through the maps. When I log in, I normally would go onto this home area, but today I've gone to the view area and under view, maps. In the upper left-hand section of the map are some controls. This will allow you to go back to a previous map, a previous page the way it was expressed, a zoom in, a zoom out, and a pan button. Right now I'm looking at a map and it's north apparent concentric. Probably in reality I would want to look where my vehicles are. So let's say I'm over here. I'm going to zoom into this area here and I like this as my login area. So I'm going to save this view. I'm going to save the current view. I'm going to call it Ontario. I'm going to save that view. This view now shows up in my list of saved views, and I can say I want to set this as my home view. Now, we have a lot of choices on how your map will look. So for example, I can add in precipitation. There's not much precipitation here, but there's a little bit of rain down there. And I personally prefer the terrain view to the street view. So I'm going to select that as the way I would like to open up my map. In order to change how the map appears, I can actually click on the map, right click on the map, and I can say save state. That means the next time I log in, this is exactly the map I'm going to come to. Now, if I'm looking at my assets, it gives me opportunities over here to see all the various different assets. Now you know that there were 4 of them that are on the map here, so I can click on that and you can see the actual 4 vehicles that were on the map show up down here. I am particularly interested in this particular one, so I'm going to zoom to that vehicle. And you can see this vehicle is one of the vehicles at our office. If I was interested in viewing some of the past history of that vehicle, I could actually go to this View Activity On section, and it will give me some options. You've noticed that all the vehicles vanished because I'm now taking a historical view of the map. So I'm going to take a few moving moments, and I'm going to drop this map down so I can have a look at the full map. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Oops, over zoomed. You can also zoom using the scroll button on your mouse. So you can see this vehicle has been back and forth a couple of times over the course of a few days. You can replay these as well using trip replay, and I'll present that to you at another time. One of the other things you might be interested in doing, I'm going to take this view activity off. Sometimes if you go into the map and you don't see any vehicles at all, it's because you have view activity has been left on. I'll pull the map information section back up. Another thing you can do is you can filter. So I'm able to filter on active vehicles, for example. And then when I do the filter on active vehicles, you can see some vehicles have vanished. So that particular vehicle is not currently active. As a matter of fact, all of the vehicles have vanished. I'm going to turn that back to all vehicles and apply the filter. Now, when the filter is on, this little F here becomes yellow. When the filter is off, it remains gray. That's another thing to look for in the event that you don't see any vehicles. Perhaps you've left a filter on. Finally, one of the things you might be interested in is if you have a lot of vehicles, you have the ability to track separately vehicles in a specific location. So you can actually be looking at this level of the map, but also be tracking a vehicle in a completely different area. You can trap multiple vehicles as well. That should give you a good high-level understanding of how the map works. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call customer support at 613-225-8255. 8766. Thanks. Bye.